In recent science fiction, the trope for aliens tends to be negative. Consistently, aliens have been relegated to acting as a generic villain for plenty of pop culture. From movies to novels, extraterrestrials are often the antagonist, seeking nothing more than the destruction or conquering of humans for their own benefit. Aliens portrayed in a positive tone is rare, and seeing them portrayed as wanting peace and mutual benefit is even rarer. Yet in Neal Asher's science fiction novella Strood and the video game Metro 2033 produced by 4A Games, the aliens are inherently helpful and kind, just misunderstood. Being misunderstood is a common trend throughout science fiction portrayals of non-humans. The struggle for survival was a popular trope during the 20th century. The rampaging monster, a wild, uncontrollable force of destruction, pales in comparison to the alternate reality that analog science fiction/science facts magazine cover published in November 1966 presents. This cover illustrates a bleak future where aliens have arrived on Earth and built their own dominion with popular futuristic trends of the time. As shining silver spires, brimming with technological prowess, tower over the horizon, the common man with his knife, bandana, and log-turned-battering ram charges this alien construction. This future shows the disagreements between aliens and humans and the inevitable war that would break out if the aliens arrived with the intention to overtake and colonize Earth. Yet the disparities between the aliens and the humans are apparent. The humans are barely even clothed and have primitive melee weapons, while the aliens live in high futuristic towers. Science fiction has always been filled with bouts of alienophobia. Whether it be aliens or humans invading, humans are never in the wrong. In the film The Avengers must face an intergalactic force that swarms out of a portal over Manhattan. These aliens have a very clean agenda. Defeat the Avengers, destroy all that oppose, and allow their employer to reign over the beaten Earth. These intentions are very hard to misunderstand, and are a common trope that many humans face in contemporary science fiction. But in the cases where aliens are not explicitly fighting the humans, they are usually willing to share their resources or technology and forge a mutually beneficial relationship with humans. While fighting aliens allows the reverse engineering of technology, better advancements can be made with cooperation from peaceful aliens. The cover of Astounding Science Fiction, dated August 1956, depicts an alien specimen identified as the Healer, holding medical equipment. The Healer kneels by the injured body of a human, seemingly checking its pulse. Advanced technology, such as new medical equipment or discoveries, can be shared to help keep both races alive. The mutual benefits of a human-alien partnership can often serve as a setting of many science fiction stories. What is most beneficial to humans is when the aliens are benevolent, even if they are misunderstood. In Neal Asher's Strood, 3 types of aliens arrive on Earth: the Muggles, the Pathans, and the Strood. The Muggles are essentially the doctors. They attempt to assist the injured and sick humans to the best of their ability, but they can't cure everyone. The Pathans act as scientists and observe the Muggles as they help the humans. However, the Pathans really interact with the humans. The Strood are basically the medicine. They eat a human's harmful cells. Yet the humans are all unaware of how the Strood functions, and initially, the Strood's outbursts of "eat you," pain, are misconstrued as aggressive. The purpose of the Strood is never explicitly revealed to the humans, and they are thus treated as bloodthirsty, disgusting pets of the Muggles. It isn't until the end of the novella that the narrator, David Hall, allows the Strood to eat his pain, and his cancer cells are removed. He realizes that the Strood are helping him, and that he was never lied to, just not told everything. Hall mentions how there is a perceived language barrier between him and the Strood, and just assumes that the Strood have a negative connotation, when he realizes that everything he had been told was the truth, but just not in a way that he could understand it. Hall assumed what the Strood meant, and inadvertently caused himself more pain, instead of immediately just getting rid of his cancer. Had he decided to do the treatment earlier, he might have ended suffering from himself and other humans, since he was a test case. This suggests that sometimes mankind only sees things at face value, and does not really bother thinking about another meaning. being more naturally inclined to turn away from what they don't understand. A similar situation is exhibited in the video game Metro 2033, which takes place in Russia after a global nuclear war.
Why should we hesitate? Let's shoot this red spy and be done with it.
Shouldn't we call the Gestapo?
It'll take them forever to get here from Reich. Who'll watch this pig till then?
My name is Artyom. For 20 years, the Moscow Metro has been our prison, our fortress, our home.
Humanity fights itself in the subway stations of Moscow, where mysterious creatures called the Dark Ones have been assaulting humans. These creatures possess strange powers that drastically affect the human mind. The protagonist, Artyom, travels to rally the survivors together to fight the Dark Ones. Artyom fights cannibals, criminal gangs, and even a new Reich of Nazis as he searches for a way to fight what he believes to be the common enemy.
All right, you Red Scout. Offer a prayer to your Marx or whoever.
The story culminates in Artyom discovering a working nuclear missile silo and launching a missile against the Dark Ones. However, as Artyom and his team launch the missile, he has a vision where he realizes that the Dark Ones are benign and have only wanted peace. Their ability to give hallucinations have been used as an attempt to communicate peace, as they had no other way to talk to humans. Their attempts to contact the humans previously were interpreted as violent and were met with resistance and force. Yet the missile is already launched, and what could have been a beneficial truce is destroyed in the wake of a nuclear warhead. Like in Strood, the aliens have only wanted to benefit the humans. However, due to the natural aggression of mankind, they doubt the concept of beneficial alien life forms. Thus, humans miss out on potential technological advancements and mutually beneficial relationships because of an initial distrust towards what they didn't understand. As seen in Strood, Metro 2033, and the magazine cover of Astounding Science Fiction from August 1956, aliens and otherworldly creatures may not have had bad intentions, as humans may initially assume. In fact, the aliens from these science fiction worlds have good intentions of helping the humans that they are contacting. We could really only blame the shortcomings of mankind in our dealings with these aliens. The most common science fiction trope of all may not be that aliens are destructive, greedy, or even benevolent, but merely that they are misunderstood. While humanity has yet to encounter any real aliens or otherworldly entities, it may be prudent for humans to take the time to step back and learn that their actions have consequences.